What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back to talk about the Amanda Seales interview that she did with Shannon Sharp. Okay, let's get off into that. That was a mess. The interview, it went viral. I like Amanda Seales. I can relate to her. She's a Cancer, just like me. So I see a lot of myself when I look at her. She's very much so misunderstood. Some of the feedback that I've seen from different content creators, especially men, is she's crazy. And men tend to do that. They will gaslight you and, make it look like you crazy. Another light-skinned woman that they've did that to is Tia Mowry. Tia divorced Corey, right? Divorced him, wasn't happy in the marriage. They were together for over 20-something years. And Tia divorced Corey's ass, but some of these niggas, they can't let it go. Let it go, Elsa. She's done. I love them together as well, but if Tia felt the need to go, God said go, girl. God said go. Okay, but you see all these black men on Beyonce's internet dragging Tia, saying, oh, she need to get back with that man. Now, she for the streets. Now she washed up, because God forbid, as a black woman, you get older, so now you washed up. Okay, now you're not good enough. That's why Kevin Samuels was so powerful to a lot of black men. They resonated with his sentiments of black women. Y'all are fat, you lazy, you useless, you worthless, And most of these men that talk like this on the internet, content creators included, okay, they're single. A lot of them don't even have children. Because don't nobody want to date they raggedy ass. Those type of men literally thrive off of gaslighting you out of your experience. You got stupid ass women out here. It's a real popular woman too. I forgot her damn name. But she's on that bandwagon because they'll get some of you stupid ass pick me women to hitch a ride on the wagon. Okay? And y'all will sit up here and say, yeah, she need to go back to her husband. He was a good man, Savannah. Ain't nobody else go ever want her. Tia Mowry is beautiful as hell. And so is Amanda Seales. Okay? Any man would be lucky to have either one of them. Tia can't even be emotional in an interview without all the black men dragging her. She can't be vulnerable, and these are the same niggas that will tell you in the next breath they want your femininity, and then soon as you display it through your vulnerability, because to me, your vulnerability is part of your femininity. It is. We all have masculine and feminine energy. But they only want you to act in one of those. All the while, they don't pay any of your damn bills. They not fucking you at night. They not keeping you warm at night. But they want to control your narrative. But yeah, they'll see Tia crying and being emotional about her breakup. And then it'll be, she should just go right back to that nigga then. She should go right back because he was a good man. That's all she could get. She ain't young no more. She in her 40s. Don't nobody want her. Meanwhile, you niggas looking like somebody granddaddy in the face and your ass is in your 30s. Okay, it be the most unattractive niggas on YouTube talking the most shit. Okay, got a face that only a mother could love, and even she turned her damn head. If you don't get up out of here. But yeah, I'm so sick of that. I was a bit triggered by this Amanda Seales interview because it's pretty much the same shit. Pretty much. You got Shannon Sharp invalidating Amanda out of her racism experience. She experienced racism from some children she was at Disneyland with. He tried to deny her experience, which is what a lot of black men do. Ask me how I know. It is the story of my life. The story of my life. That didn't happen. That's not, well, maybe that's not what they meant, or it's whatever I said it was is what it was, period. And I don't need your ass to try to change it. You were not there. If this were a murder case, your ass wouldn't be able to provide any evidence. But yeah, just watching him invalidate her experience, that just really pissed me the hell off. It did. He looked very ignorant doing that. The kids were calling Amanda niggas. They kept telling her she was only there because she was black. So Amanda was telling Shannon Sharp, this would be, on a regular basis. This would be a normal occurrence, like all the time. I would hear that from these kids. And Shannon did what these niggas on the first floor do. But they kids though. Okay? They kids. They don't know no better. They just kids, kids can't be in control of things. They didn't know what they were doing. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get your ass up out of here. He could not keep up with her intellectually. He was out of his league. He couldn't keep up with her. And when you are dealing with a man like that can't control you, they do this thing called gaslighting, talking you out of your reality, making you question and doubt yourself. Well, we'll say he tried because we know Amanda, she don't play that shit. Okay? And she called his ass out on it. I said, get him. That's that cancer. A lot of this shit ain't even just about her being autistic. Okay? It ain't even just about that. She's a cancer. This is how a lot of cancer women are. And that was another thing. She has self-diagnosed herself with autism. And the people went crazy over that. I think I saw a review that a content creator did. It was a woman, a black woman. And she got to gaslighting Amanda, trying to talk her out of her reality. Well, just because you went on Google and, that doesn't mean you diagnosed yourself. And listen, if it looked like a duck, if it talked like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. Y'all need to quit. Y'all do the same bullshit when it comes to narcissism. As if we don't know a narcissistic brother Tucker when we see one. We know Martell Hook-Headed Holt has yet to be diagnosed, but like I said, if it looked like a duck, he cheated on his wife, he lied all those years, he has no remorse, got him a side chick, got the woman pregnant multiple times, had a baby with her, and still thought that he should get his wife and family back. These niggas are delusional. So I'm just so sick of that, because that whole, well, y'all say narcissism for everything. Everybody isn't a narcissist. That person just didn't want you, and you just got to let it go, and you just shut the hell up. Shut that shit up. One thing about me is, as soon as you invalidate my motherfucking experience, we're done. We are done. It will be like your ass is not even alive. I don't play that shit. That shit is very violent. I feel like you don't have to be violent when you just put your hands on people. You are violent to me when you try to talk me out of my goddamn experience. You're violent then as well. That's abuse and it's disrespect. If I say I experienced some shit, a man was treating me in a very disrespectful way, if I say that this white person is gaslighting me on the job, being disrespectful, and I'm not going to put up with that behavior, because I have seen this type of stuff in the workplace too. They will play dumb. Even some of your black coworkers, they will deny racism on the job. They will deny white privilege on the job. And if you speak up for yourself as a black woman, then you get called mean, you difficult, you stuck up, you think you better than everybody, all this dumb shit. Because as a black woman, you are to not have any feelings. Why are you expressing your feelings? You ain't got no feelings. Okay? I'm your boss. I'll tell you who you work with and who you don't work with. You just got to learn to get along with people. That ain't learning to get along with people. If I see that somebody's behavior is violent, is disrespectful, if it's aggressive, if it's pushy, I have the right to say, you know what? I don't want to work with that person. And 9 times out of 10, if a white woman goes and complains and says, hey, this is too much for me to deal with, they may listen to that. They may listen to it. But when you're a black woman, well, shit, you grew up in the hood. This is par for the course. You should have to deal with this. It ain't that bad. I had so many people, and when I tell you I was done with the motherfuckers, I was like, yeah, keep saying, I want to hear more. Keep saying it, yeah. And we never spoke after that. Well, I just said, hey, I don't hear shit. Same way you didn't hear my motherfucking truth. I don't hear shit you got to say. How about that? Damn, she's crazy. I am crazy. Shit. And know it. Okay, how you doing? Shit. Yeah, it's a lot of gaslighting that the black woman has to withstand. I went through it with co-parenting. You can't co-parent with a narcissist. You can't co-parent with somebody that's physically abusive. See, all that physical abuse and disrespect is to control you. You can't co-parent with that. And people will tell you, yeah, but that's her father. Yeah, but that's your son's father. I don't give a fuck who it is. You're violent. You're disrespectful. I won't have shit to do with you. I don't give a fuck who your mama is, your daddy is, your sister is. I want nothing to do with you. I don't surround myself with violence. Well, you laid down with that man. Shit, I done laid down with many a men. And they ain't giving me no damn headache. You think this big head ass fool gonna be stressing me the hell out for the rest of my life? I don't think so. Y'all got Miss Robinson all the way twisted. Shit, I don't play that shit. That's his child, too. You know, he ain't got a right to say shit. Okay? He ain't got the right to say shit. He don't give a fuck about her. And it's the same thing with Melody and Martell. He don't care about those kids. He wants to use those kids to control Melody. And I went through that as well. That's why I go up for Melody, because I done been there. And that shit is crazy. How he gets away with all that malicious, despicable, deplorable behavior. It's horrible. Was you a perfect kid? Because, you know, they just kids. You know, the kids. I told y'all what my family did to me. Wasn't even invited to my daughter's party and showed up with some kids because we are taught to do it for the kids and they just kids. And when I tell you, I don't give a fuck. When I tell y'all everybody's eyes was big that day, my mama's eyes, who invited these people, okay? And then these people, after she got cussed the hell out, she wanted to blow up my phone. No, her family. She had her sisters text me. They blew the phone up. Look at what you did to them kids. No, look at what you did. Because you knew they wasn't invited. And when you invite children somewhere they're not invited to, that's you disappointing them. That's you putting them in harm's way. Call a spade a spade. There are people, and these particular family members that I'm talking about were raised in the system. Their mother had a drug and alcohol issue. So they have all type of abandonment issues. Yeah, everybody got a high credit score now, but I know your past. I know where the fuck you come from. So I know why you act the way that you act. You have an air of entitlement because we are in proximity to each other because we are family. So I must owe your ass something. I have yet to pop up at a family member's house with my child and with other fucking children besides mine. And I'm going to pop up at your house and I just expect for you to feed me and give me all the cake and ice cream I can eat. Listen, I know what the hell I'm looking at. Okay? That means you insane in the membrane. When you have abandonment issues, when you have neglectful issues that you went through with your parents in the past, you will consciously and subconsciously and unconsciously put your children in those type of situations. And that's what that lady did. That was her shit. That was on her. You know damn well you didn't get no invitation. But we live in a world where people feel entitled. You owe them something. So, and y'all know Miss Robinson don't play that. But that's a shame at how you did. And then you want to guilt trip and use the children. How despicable and deplorable. And talked about my daughter like a goddamn dog. But you was the one that wanted to come and party with her. Now, how does that make any sense? Behavior reflects intentions. And your behavior showed me you never had the right intentions from the get-go. That's why your mucky ass wasn't invited. Shit. So I'll never forget, honey. My auntie said, honey, I think they got your point. I said, I sure do hope so. Crazy ass bitch. That bitch had tried to invite her child. It was the year before that too. I was like, God damn, my mother did say you was in them special classes, honey. Okay, I see you didn't pass them motherfucker. Okay, damn. Shit. No means no. No means a boundary. Uninvited, no invitation. That's a boundary. But people don't care about boundaries. Okay? They don't care. And then when you blacken that eye, okay? When you blacken that eye, and that goes for the workplace too. How many times did you tell your white coworker, no, I can't do that. I can't work with that person. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And they just kept forcing it and pressing the damn issue. That's somebody that has an air of entitlement, which is where a lot of the white privilege in the workplace comes from. Because they feel like, yeah, I'm going to make you do it. I'm going to make you talk to me. You not talking to them is what? It's a boundary. It should be respected. But they will keep pressing that boundary. They'll keep stepping right over it. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care. Until you get that ass for harassment. Okay? And like I said before, when you report these people, they will gaslight you again, turn the situation around on you. Oh, you difficult. You just don't know how to work with nobody. You not trying to listen to our rules. Okay, to our instructions. We want everybody to get along. So now they trying to talk you up out of your boundaries. And that's why in the workplace, some of your female white coworkers once you gave them that boundary, they want to keep pressing and pressing. You want to know why? Because they want you to respond. And then once you respond and cuss them the hell out, then it's, oh, look at how she's acting. Oh, she's screaming. Oh, she yelling. Oh my God, she has such vitriol in her heart for me. Oh my God. In the words of my mother, honey, you cruising for a bruising. Okay, I had to tell a lady in my past that. She said, what does that mean? I said, oh, I'll tell you what it means. If you don't get your ass away from me, that eye of yours that's white now, it'll be black later. Okay, and I don't want to hear your ass crying. Brandy didn't punch me in my eye. Yeah. Shit, better get your ass the fuck up out my face. See, look, she's cursing. She's so angry. And that's why so many white women get called Karens. Because some of you all, it's not all of you, okay? So I want to make that very clear. It's not all of you. Because I've worked with some white women that was real cool and friendly and, you know, they respected my boundaries and we work well together. But there is a certain sector of you all that thrive off of white privilege in the workplace. And when I saw you guys' responses in the community tab, I felt so bad for you guys because I was like, look at my sisters. They done went through it like Miss Robinson. It, you know, doesn't feel good to go through that in the workplace. And that's why I'm so passionate about this whole Amanda Seales interview. Because, you know, Amanda Seales is the poster child for a lot of black women that feel misunderstood, that feel like you're punished for being outspoken. But yeah, he invalidated her damn experience up at Disney with those children. Oh, they just kids, and it was probably a situation where, you know, and I was just like, shut your ass up. Okay, it just felt like he was doing that damn thing. The damn bop it, flip it. We go flip it. Once we flip it, we go twist it. We go put it there. That's what he was doing. I said her story, my nigga, is her story. Okay, that's the same thing, though, when you go to the stores, ladies, and these men be trying to holler at you, or you go into your workplace. Why you so mean? Dang. Why you so mad? Your damn mother probably just passed away, and they will make that experience about them and how you can please them and make them feel comfortable. Ain't that some bullshiggity? But yeah, Shannon Sharp really turned me off. Do I like him? I do. I like that he allows his guests to talk. But I feel like he needs to do some more research. He kept telling Amanda that her mother was white, and she kept telling him not. Like, that's stuff that you should have read ahead of time about her. I didn't like when he asked her, was she single? Because to me, that was once again one of these niggas trying to make you not being with a man into you crazy and don't nobody want you. I know I was watching a video where the content creator went on and on about why women like Amanda Seales will always be single because don't no masculine man want no sister soldier type woman, and you are to be so feminine, and they want the feminine docile woman. I was like, shut the hell up and get back to work. What type of shit is that? I hate when people gaslight you out of your experience, gaslight you because you are a outspoken, no nonsense talking, intellectual, transparent conversationalist. They want to weaponize that and turn it into, well, you You know, you an angry black woman. Yeah, you mean all the time. You mad. And this same content creator agreed with stupid ass Gilbert Arenas, Chad Ochocinco, and Shannon Sharp. They did a little after show about his interview with Amanda, and they kept asking where her man was, and they kept trying to throw around this trope of, oh, she's single and she'll be perpetually single. Now, meanwhile, all these niggas got kids out of wedlock. The one walked down the aisle, with Evelyn? Damn, marriage was over in 60 days. Like, are you really in a position, my nigga, to even have a comment on Amanda? Like, look at your character. All of y'all are known, probably, I don't know a lot about Shannon Sharp, but I know the other two niggas have been, it's been said that they, are abusive. We'll say allegedly, but I know I done heard, and we all know the story with Chad and Evelyn, and Gilbert, he ain't no damn good, and he a colorist. Okay, and got with Laura and thought he was going to have these light-skinned kids. Those kids look like him, but he want to call Lupita ugly. Like, get out of here, like clowns. But this content creator agreed with him. Yeah, she's going to be single. She's going to be single because she's not being feminine enough. All that being feminine shit is a performance. We all are feminine when we are vulnerable. Okay, men have it too. Okay, except these days, you can't convince me otherwise. The men are not men anymore. They want to be the man and the woman in the relationship. And you got to turn into this nigga's therapist to get anything out of him. Okay, but one thing I do agree with Shannon Sharp, what he said when he was talking to Gilbert and Chad, he said, when you are dating somebody, you're not dating them, you are dating their childhood traumas. I said, now that right there, that was good. That part right there. Now that was a word. That was a good one, Shannon. And that's so true. But like I said before, there is a, stigma out here where, black men don't want to go to therapy. See, you have to heal all of that. And that's why a lot of them are abusive. They're disrespectful, but they don't want no help with it because they will tell you, well, I'm just being a man. When I cheated on my wife, I was just being a man. I just couldn't help myself. That's why in my 20s, my mother, when she got to questioning me, Brandy, why you out here cheating? I said, why not? He ain't treat me the right way. Brandy, I feel like you're having an outer body experience. I said, I ain't out of my body. I know what the hell I'm doing. I was, about 20 years old talking like that? My mother didn't instill all that in me. My mother wasn't no pick-me either, though. Okay? She wasn't all desperate to have a man, and because I watched her put my stepdad in the entertainment center, and I was like, shit, I guess this nigga go be the TV for tonight. I'll never forget that. I said, and then the nigga tried. I told y'all in the community tab one time, he go deny it. No, I didn't play that shit. You played that day. Okay, you played it that day because she had your ass up in there. And I'll never forget. She said, bitch, when you get your shit together, you call me. I was like, oh shit, look at my mama. My mama didn't play. But yeah, my mother tried to question me about me cheating. This nigga was trying to turn our pastor. I would walk into church with my client, because I did the same thing I'm doing now with a client, and his ass acting stupid. Yeah, she coming home late at night and she doing all this, and my ass was looking at them like, show the fuck is, and guess what? It's really about to go down tonight, nigga. Oh yeah, you thought I came home late before. Guess what's it's really gonna be, ski. It's about to go down. Okay, I'm about to be on my young jock. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. Meet me at the club. It's going down. Okay, every time these niggas see me, it's gonna go down. But yeah, his ass was crazy. Got the stalking me. Yeah, took my client out for a walk. He popping up, acting crazy and shit. I called his mammy. That's what you women's gotta do. Call these niggas mothers. And I said, your son out here looking all crazy and shit, foaming at the mouth. You better come get this crazy bitch. And then what you want to do, ladies, is threaten to put his black ass in jail and see what her ass go do. So I handed the phone over to him, and soon, after I had said that, and then this nigga started crying. I was like, ooh, he go cry in the car. Shit. But I know he left me alone. I said, I know that's right, sister. Come and get your son. I told y'all that same man went to my mama house with some Burger King and thought he was going to turn my mother against me. And my mother said, that old big head bitch didn't even bring me no food. She said, if you want me to go against my daughter, nigga, you at least gotta feed me. Shit, what type of shit is this? She was like, girl, I don't know what you ever seen in him. I said, well, mama, you be dating men with no teeth. She was like, but that's my business, though. Listen, he good with his mouth, though. I said, that's too much. That's too much, honey. Okay. I didn't like the thing with Issa Rae, and I didn't like I don't know. I think she kept trying to be cool with her insecure co-stars. They wasn't feeling her. And that's the thing with life. You can't make people like you, right? But I think she was really trying to put in an effort, because I told y'all I'm an actress too. Not on the level that she is. You do have to work with people. And it does translate better on camera if you do hang out with these same people. Like when y'all are not on set and, y'all just on your regular time, it does translate better. So I think that's what she was trying to do, trying to create community. And I feel like Issa, didn't protect her, and she had mentioned to her, I see you how I see your character. And I thought that was messed up, because I'm like, well, bitch, you the one that wrote the character. So, and I told y'all, I am a very big Issa Rae fan, so I'm not going to stop liking Issa because of this. But I didn't agree with how she handled that situation. I guess Amanda had a problem with one of her people, and she kept saying, oh, well, that's between y'all. And I don't like when people do that, because I feel like it's being very dismissive. Issa Rae is a Capricorn. My mom is a Capricorn, so I know that Capricorns have a tendency to do this. I went through it with a few other Capricorns, so don't get on me in the comments talking about, well, it ain't everybody. It's my experience, and you all are the opposite of Cancers. You gotta think, as a Cancer, we feel everything, but I'm here to tell y'all something that the books have wrong about Cancer. Cancer, yeah, we care, and we love you, but we also have this in us. We don't give a fuck. And once we don't give a fuck, watch out. Okay, just watch out. You gonna be like, damn, I thought this motherfucker cared for me. Okay, and then it's gonna be the opposite. Okay, listen, once you take us for granted, once you question and doubt our reality, like, yeah, we gonna flip the damn script. So I don't think enough astrology books talk about that aspect to Cancer. Shout out to Sloan Bella, the lady that predicted all the stuff with Diddy. That psychic, I love her. I want a reading from her, because she talked about Cancer as an astrology sign, like, better than anybody that I have ever heard read on the zodiac sign of Cancer. So yeah, her readings are on point, you guys. Check out her zodiac collection that she has. Amanda also talked about she was a child actor. She was involved in gymnastics. She used to be on some show on Nickelodeon. What was it? My Brother and Me. I know I remember seeing her face. And she also was in Floetry. for a little bit. And then I guess her and the woman in that group, they were at odds. And then you got other people judging Amanda Seales, and she's just difficult, she's just unlikable, she's just toxic, and she can't get along with anybody, and she's the common denominator in all these situations. And that doesn't mean she's the problem though all the time, right? That doesn't mean that that's what that is. I do believe she's been discriminated against. If the girl says she's on the spectrum, then maybe she's on the damn spectrum. Okay, well, you just can't self-diagnose yourself, and you just can't, like I said, y'all do that same shit with narcissism, as if people don't know that they, as if people are lying about experiencing being with a narcissist. They know that they was gaslit for most of the relationship. They know they was given the silent treatment. They know that a motherfucker did everything in their power to break them down and put them in lowest terms and have them competing with another woman, okay, or man. They you know what you've been through, but it's another gaslighting session. I want to see what some people think about the interview. One person says, the biggest issue I saw with the Amanda Seales interview is that she is trying to be a part of a world or an industry that conflicts with her core character. It's not that she is unlikable. It's just that she is who she is. And what she stands for doesn't mesh with the entertainment industry. Another person says, I am a DEI professional in the higher educational sector. Please understand that this discussion around autism and neurodivergence is a DEI issue because most people in society have a major problem with accepting people that are different from them. I'm trying to turn this damn phone off. Child, stop calling me, okay? It's on Do Not Disturb, so why your ass disturbing me? Boundaries. Damn phone can't respect my damn boundaries. Shit. Ooh. So another person, let me get back into that. They didn't throw me off, honey. Okay, we're back. As one commenter stated, asking autistic and neurodivergent people to change and adjust in order to be accepted is exhausting for them. Exactly. Sometimes the only way to protect their mental health is to bring as much attention as possible to the things that are happening to them at the hands of others. Oh my God, this person is making a lot of awesome points. Not liking someone because they are different or not your preference does not give you the right to mistreat them. Yeah, or label them, because I've seen a lot of Black female content creators, they are trying to label Amanda as being difficult and she's unlikable, and I can relate to it because a lot of people would consider me a preference, and you look a certain way, and because you look a certain way, you should be acting a certain way, and you should bow down and acquiesce and do what people, especially, men, you should be doing what they want you to do. And no, I'm not here to play that role. I'm not here to be anybody's slave. Slavery is over. Okay? I'm sorry to tell some of y'all, but slavery is over. Period. And I'm standing on business. Nobody will talk me out of my boundaries, bully me out of my boundaries, bully me out of my standards. No one will do that. And you have so many men, you have, the white women and or men in the workplace, they do that. It's just a lot of that going on in this world. I see that people are doing that with Amanda, trying to bully her out of her experiences. Not liking someone because they are different. Okay, I read that part. If you can't accept them and their difference, then you are the problem. I agree. Another person says, even Amanda had to understand why people find her unlikable. She just comes across as someone you can only handle in very small doses. Don't she got a small doses podcast? When you're blunt and abrasive. Why she has to be blunt and abrasive? Okay? How about she's no nonsense? She tells it like it is. I think the problem with a lot of people is the way that they look at stuff. Okay? It's all in how you choose to look at people. You won't be everybody's cup of tea, which is fine, but you can't force yourself on people. That part is true, but I don't know if it applies, to Amanda. Another person says we spent $3,300 and about 16 hours to get an official autism diagnosis for my son. Autism self-tests are valid, but still being assessed is important because there are other mental health and developmental disorders that overlap with symptoms of autism. Another person says, I'm a teacher of over 25 years. Amanda is definitely on the spectrum. She is extremely high performing and probably was in school as well, so she went undiagnosed and slipped through the cracks. She is most certainly on the spectrum. Had she been diagnosed in school, given the tools to navigate the world, we wouldn't be talking about her today. Come on, baby. If she were diagnosed in school and she behaved like this, the world would be turning the other cheek and not holding her totally responsible for the manifestations of her behavior. Oh, that's just Amanda. She don't mean no harm. I suggest we do that to her as an adult right now. Oh, baby, you are preaching. I love it. And it ain't no struggle paragraph, honey. Okay, I can read it. You better rack it, size. Honey, Miss Wanda somewhere mispronouncing something, misspelling something. Okay, trying to cash somebody else's check, girl. Playing 756, box and straight, girl. No need to keep dissecting her behavior and questioning why she is the way she is. That's insulting her. She is on the spectrum. And lastly, I don't like what Ocho said about her. It was ignorance. Yeah, but you have black women agreeing with him and Gilbert Arenas. Okay? That was just crazy to me. Another person says, listen, getting a spectrum diagnosis as a black woman is hella difficult. Professionals prefer handing out mental illness diagnosis. She's crazy rather than a neurodivergent one. She's autistic with ADHD. This can mean the difference between being deemed unemployable versus employed. Why? Because it would force people to have patience with the neurodivergent black woman and not be so deadly hostile. Side note, notice how the palm colored community get AUD and ADHD diagnosis for their bad kids real quick. I was shocked to find out how that diagnosis changes one's tax returns. Ooh, honey, how does it change it? Okay, you got another person that says she portrays the hallmark characteristics of someone with autism. They don't pick up on social cues and have a lot of people that tend to misunderstand them and label them as rude. Yeah, they can perseverate over details and information obsessively and find it hard to perform. They are authentically themselves. Also, Amanda said Shay Shay edited the part out where she explicitly said she was self-diagnosed. So I'm so happy that so many people are coming, to her defense. I am so happy. But yeah, I was really disgusted with the YouTuber that kept saying, the only man that Amanda Seales will be able to get is a struggle nigga. That's all, the sister soldier types get, because masculine men, they want a feminine woman. They want a docile woman. They want a woman that submits. And all I have to say is angels don't live in hell. So, and just because a man is making over $200,000 a year, that doesn't make him a good man, Savannah. He could still be abusive. He could be selfish with his wealth. He could still be disrespectful. Okay, so like this idea that, her acting that way, her acting that way is the reason why she ain't gonna never be able to attract a man. I'm gonna tell y'all this, if you ain't figured it out yet. When you are pretty, you can get a man like that. It's just the fact of, will you be able to get a man that has some sense, or somebody that's worth keeping around. Amanda is very attractive. So this argument of she ain't gonna never be able to get a man and she only go attract struggle niggas, and she was with, I guess she has said she was with some man, he wasn't really working. I wasn't in agreement with that. I feel like Kevin Hart shouldn't have had to help you with shit. Like, don't date people that's not on your level, period. But maybe she liked that particular man. I don't know the backstory. Maybe he was having some financial issues. It's life. There are people that is up one day with their money, they down the next. Money comes and goes. It really does. But who you are should always, stay the same and maintain. And that's your character, and that's what you stand on each and every time you get up in the morning. I don't give a damn if you got $5 in your bank account. The money that's in your bank account is not an extension of your character. It's just money you have in your account. So we have to get to the point as a society, especially my Black people, where we see people for who and what they are, and we judge them through the content of their character, of their integrity. Okay? And this whole argument of, a masculine man wouldn't want Amanda. No, because a lot of them, they don't want you to have a personality. They don't want you to say shit. Do you know how many times I've been told, you pretty and stuff, but yeah, you just be talking. And bitch, I'm going to keep on motherfucking talking. Okay? So a lot of them, they don't like that. They want somebody that, guess what? Lean in a little closer, that they can control, because that's what it's about. And love is not about control. Love is about giving your partner the freedom to be themselves, to be and grow into the best versions of themselves. It's not supposed to be a goddamn prison sentence where you get to telling them, well, you need to cut your mama off, and you need to cut your friend off, and you need to cut your goddamn toe off, and then you need to cut your damn arm off. That's what y'all do in these relationships, and I just be looking at you, because I ain't cutting off shit unless I want to, unless it is a disservice to me and where I'm going in life. But yeah, that's what people do in these relationships. They're not even relationships. It's a motherfucking dictatorship where somebody wants you to get your mother up out of your life. Okay, not because she's no good. They don't want you to have a support system, and then you in the damn relationship, they winning and everybody clapping for you, for them, and then with you, you don't have nobody, and because that's how they want it. They want to come out on the winning side. Why do you think that they step out, okay, and replace you? Because everything is a competition. I need to show this bitch that I could replace her. That's why I be telling y'all. As soon as he stops acting like the only one, as soon as his behavior begins to reside on the first floor, instead of him being the only one, you make that nigga one of many. And watch his ass fall in line. And if he don't fall in line, he gonna fall up out your life. How about that? That's how we do that. And I like to do it while still in the relationship. That way you know what your replacement look like, nigga. I asked some man, damn, you sure you be moving fast. Sure the fuck do. What's up? What's up? Man, I don't like that. I know your ass don't. That's why I'm doing it. How you doing? How you doing? So let me go to this poll that was very sad. I posted in the community tab that Black women, have you ever experienced a white female coworker getting away with bad behavior in the workplace due to white privilege? 94% of you said yes. Only 6% said no. I felt so bad for my sisters. I said, that's a damn shame. And I encourage you ladies to be entrepreneurs if you can. If you can't do it full time, baby, at least do it part time. Set up other opportunities for yourself. Do not get all your benefits from your job. Okay? Because some of them really, they don't care about you. And they let you know they don't care about you when they have you putting up with bullshit. They have you working under abusive conditions. They have you putting up with abuse from your white coworker. And all in the name of, well, you know you gotta get along. You know you gotta, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with that, with me. Okay? I don't owe no nasty ass, disrespectful, non-boundary respecting coworker shit. I don't owe nobody nothing. I owe myself kindness, fairness, respectfulness. I owe myself all of that. But yeah, you can't love yourself sometimes in the workplace because, child, they don't like that. They hate boundaries. Okay? It'll be, oh, who the boss, me or you? Because I decide what you do, and I will decide if I'm still working here. How you doing? Shit. I'll tell a motherfucker quick. You trying to get me to do that? Do you want me to show up tomorrow? Well, yeah, but do you want me to show up tomorrow? Well, yeah, well, I suggest you get rid of Sue and that bullshit she talking about. I tell her to stay on out my face. Yeah, but Brandy, they will butt you to death because they don't give a fuck about your boundaries. You're black, bitch. Fall in line. Okay? Fall in line. Play your position. You're lucky to be here. You lucky to have this job. Okay? Let me read some of y'all comments. Most definitely. I live in the South, so you can well imagine how prevalent it is here. I bet. Another person says, it still happens in the North. I personally experienced it until I spoke up, letting the bosses know how unfair I was being treated. And finally, they changed and did the right thing. That's good. That's good if you got a company, you guys, trying to work with you and they listening and they, respect your boundaries. That is good. There are some of those that, that do that, but we all know that there are some that don't because they don't care. Miss Privilege had to do the same work as I did. No longer did she get the easy work while I got the harder assignments. Oh yeah, I done been there, done that. They be expecting you to do these people's work without the pay. Another person says those in charge were scared of her too. She's been getting away with crap. Yeah, there are white women, they will put you through it. Take you through there in the workplace. They know you need your job and they will force themselves on you. Absolutely. They better get their ass on, shit. Because I don't play that bullshiggity. Could y'all imagine Melody in the workplace? Better get your ass up out of my face. Could you imagine Miss Van in the workplace? Get out of my face, girl. Could you imagine Latifah in the workplace probably start stealing pens and pencils and paper and stuff? My dog, look at what I was able to get out. Look at what I was able to get out of somebody's desk. Now we got new supplies for black. It's not called stealing if I don't get caught. That bitch always trying to steal from somebody. That's why I don't tell that broad my ideas. Because all she do is end up copying them. But anyways, honey, that's all I got. Okay, that's all I got. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.